Actually, let's do Chrome here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Baylor's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling,
You gotta hold that block a
staying in
little
your
long.
gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him. But
62,
what a
get out the
challenge
way.
this defense faces today.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Pulls it in, it's Cameron. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
I ain't going 68.
A
Don't sit down. We're not starting that. We're not doing that. You and this other nigga stay holding. Gonna get you out, because I know you next.
penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. 3 and out. And
But 6 days, you get one more holding call, bro. You on the bench the rest of the season, dog. I'm sick of you on the left tackle.
So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time today.
That's how I lost that other game, because your ass is goddamn holding. Critical situations.
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Paul.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run.
Reggie Bush, I got to put you in. My bad, dog.
Working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level.
That'll work.
got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. With the catch, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first.
Are they going for it? Shit.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say
Oh, wow.
into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting set
Once again, lineman, it's your fault.
Scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Lord have mercy. I shouldn't have threw that no way. I shouldn't have threw that no fucking way.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Takes a handoff. It's Nixon. Runs through the tackle.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Nixon. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Well, this nigga said he is running a rock.
Really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side. But now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football.
He did not get
against
that.
a really good defense. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
Oh, my Lord.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward.
Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll operate out a split back. Might be calling a safety. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Oh, they're after him. Pulls in the deep ball. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And of course, the nigga that don't hold is hurt now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused.
Quarterback, I'm about to put you on the bench, bro.
The defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Prentice. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He just missed the target.
Come on, bro.
Put it on his body.
Got the game, bro. Got the game. Never see. Never fucking see. Come on, White.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Prentice. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
White going to attack through the air. Gets it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Passing on the field goal try. Ball at the 10, and here they come to go for it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Handoff to the lone back. Turning it on.
God
There's
damn.
the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd.
Come on, fellas.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Rides the back on the option to give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. He lets it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Good
Here
hit.
comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some
Why
easy
is all my
so
linemen
he can
getting
go out and
hurt?
execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third?
Come on, Kobe. One of you niggas.
Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Bears are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. And
Come
they'll finally get him
on.
down after a terrific pickup.
Linemen make a
Looks as
good
if
block,
we
they
have an
get
injury
hurt.
on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. White wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Washington. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Washington.
Let's go.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
All right, let's get this back to 0-0, baby.
And he made the extra point without problem. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone of that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense.
But these niggas is getting on my nerves.
I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Still running at the 40. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had
Way
it.
to get
The
there.
ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Way to get
Perfect
there.
timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. How about the
God, we can't even get to the quarterback
pick up
today.
the first down? The Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff to the single running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Jackson will throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he's trying to pay off this red zone chance. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Prentice. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
White going to attack through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs.
Some told me to go ahead and take the field.
Behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if...
God damn. Someone told me to go and take. Should have listened. Should have fucking listened.
Defense can make an adjustment.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That's caught. It's Burke.
How he break that?
Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Jackson gonna throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Washington.
Come on, tight end. You can't let your man just cross your face like that.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play. And
That's terrible.
Down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
But Prentice, they got you sold up today.
Dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll take another shot here. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, UCF! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's called. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
We cannot get down the field, fella.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play.
Going to take a shot. And a
That's
penalty flag
huge.
comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air.
We got to get some points this
quarter,
quarter, fellas.
White wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Oh, my Lord.
The pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand.
Come on, bro. How did y'all stop me from going?
Inside the 30 to the 29.
We had an avenue.
2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They get him stopped.
About time somebody from their squad got hurt.
1st and goal from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bears!
And this running quarterback is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Wade. And he'll get it up to the 38.
I hate this fucking offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. Touchdown Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense
This RPO offense is getting on my nerves.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. White going to attack through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 35. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. And
come on.
About the work up front by that big defensive line.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on.
There he goes! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The option. Knocked down in the
Come on, defense.
Boy, this guy's had a good day.
Come on, defense.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Jackson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third
Ooh, that was
down,
close.
you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great team
Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, looking to pass. Outside the back, let's go. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Picked up. Extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down at second and 9. Grab in the backfield. It's Burke. Didn't pick up the hunt there.
You've got to have better block out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
He makes the catch, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Boy, do they need that score. Give me a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get a penalty from the kicker.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, right? I'll stop running, I'll break down, and makes it so easy to get connection with the quarterback. Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why I got 6 on that one. They'll run this way to the pistol.
White wants to throw. Oh, he wants to throw. Pulls it in on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bears getting quick to the line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Here's the hit. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at 46. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll to the air. He unleashes the run. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
It doesn't get any better defense. You know exactly the situation. In the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job. Get the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let the...
Oh, he's got the space. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights got that huge run. Another explosive play.
I go from the Big 12 taking a simple.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll keep it on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defensive press coverage. Got him in. It's huge. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football and imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. Rides to that easy on the outside. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. The officials stop the run for the defense timeout, and the offense is that much for the big fish. They're in control of the clock as they're friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This junior making his presence well, making a stop for a short gain. The Knights come to the line, down trying to keep it on the line. To the ground, try to move the chain. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn, they bullshit.
4th down and 4 yards.
The field goal on the line,
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab the sticks. It's Burke. They'll make the stop at that first down on the height. They should be able to kneel this one out.
Fuck y'all, UCL.
You're going to hear guys ask me, Dave, they've got to work harder. Got to be more intense. You know, sometimes